for all things Halloween. This is hauntformer, and welcome back to another installment of hauntformer, the show where I talk about all things Halloween horror and haunt industry. And today, we're talking about the upcoming horror releases from NECA. Now, if Funko and the Funko Pops primarily are the cheeseburgers of collectibles, which is no offense because I love cheeseburgers, then NECA figures, especially those ultimate figures, are like a nice prime steak. And do we have some good steaks this year, you guys? Let me just say I'm so excited about these upcoming releases from NECA. I should first start out with probably the most anticipated, because we're not getting it until the end of the freaking year, because it was announced last Christmas, on Christmas Day actually, and that is the Krampus line. There are no images, from what I'm aware of, at least, of this upcoming line of Krampus figures, but all I can do is hope for the best, because NECA always brings their A game, and knowing what they usually do, these Krampus figures are going to be fantastic. I love the movie. I think it's one of the best modern horror comedies, so to get Krampus figures, especially Krampus himself, is going to be a gem. But that's not all. There are more figures being dropped, and I need to pull up my notes to make sure I remember them all, because there are quite a few of them. Let's talk about the Toony Terrors, besides Krampus, and we'll get back to their ultimate line. In terms of Toony Terrors this year, there are a couple different brands. First off, we have They Live. Of course, the John Carpenter classic horror sci-fi movie, which is a real gem, and it holds up quite well to this day. So go see it if you haven't. But man, oh man, I love the alien designs, and this figure looks fantastic to go right up there with the other Toony Terrors. And speaking of Toony Terrors, we also have David and Jack from American Werewolf in London. Of course, the monstrified versions of both of those characters. This looks like it's going to be a 2-pack, similar, I can't talk! Similar in style to the Jaws 2-pack that we got not too long ago. And finally, a 3-pack for you. The kids from Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, which is such an underappreciated movie, and the fact that it's getting love makes me happy. So thank you. Thank you, NECA. I'm so excited and looking forward to all of these Toony Terrors from 3 amazing horror films. That's not all, because we are also getting a cloth creep from Creepshow. Now I know what you're thinking. Hey, Haunt, we already got a creep from Creepshow. Yes, we did. We got the one from the Shudder series, but this is the original. And boy, it looks awesome, especially in the lights that they have it displayed with, and the interchangeable heads that look like it's straight off the poster for Creepshow. This is an exciting one. As a major Creepshow fan, I am really looking forward to seeing this one in stores. And to wrap up these NECA announcements, I'm sure there are more if I really search for them. I could talk about the new Predator figure. Yeah, it's a little dipping in the sci-fi there, but still, it's got some horror themes to it. And yeah, like I said, there are more figures out there, but the main ones that I wanted to wrap up with in this video are the 2 figures from The Thing. The first is actually an exclusive to, I believe it's Toy Fair, if I'm not mistaken. The NECA convention, which, can you believe that? The NECA convention, it's an exclusive, and this is not a character necessarily from the movie The Thing, but rather the poster. Which, how cool is that? If you know the poster, then you know. This is an iconic image of what appears to be the outline of one of the characters from the movie that's actually an alien. And you have the beams of light shooting out from the face. It's so cool, so iconic, and it's an odd choice for a figure, but it's oddly satisfying at the same time. It would go really good with that McCready figure that we've already received. But I saved the best for last in my most anticipated, and that is the actual Thing. Specifically the dog thing, which we don't have official images of yet, but they are in the works. These figures, whatever you want to call them, little guys. This is so cool because I love the design of the dog thing, and this is 100% a must-have for me because that movie and that scene is just so iconic, and this really captures the gore and the trauma from that scene. If you know, you know. So with that McCready figure, I think this thing and the poster thing would be a really great trio of collectibles to display. Like I said, there are probably more NECA figures out there, but these were the main ones I wanted to talk about with you today. If you can think of any more, drop them in the comments below and let me know which of these is your favorite. Thank you for watching, and remember, for all things Halloween, this is Hauntformer.